What's happening, friends? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing alright. I guess I can't complain about too much, but there is this one shit-covered situation that really is pissing me off, and I have no idea what to do about it. So I'm hoping you guys can give me some advice. So back in January, I got a bullshit speeding ticket where the officer said I was going 80 miles an hour in a 65 zone. And when I asked him if he had a radar gun or whatever you want to call those things to verify what my speed was, he said no, that it was all based on visual observation. Now, I don't go anywhere without the GoPro, and this entire trip was documented because there were cops everywhere. For whatever reason, just San Diego police and highway patrol just wanted to shit on every fucking biker within miles of this event. So as soon as we leave, there's a helicopter on me. He's fucking lighting me up on the highway. I know I'm not speeding. Anyways, I hire a lawyer. Lawyer's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is cool. So for months, I've been thinking that everything is cool, and I'm definitely going to win because my GoPro footage shows that I never got anywhere near 80 miles an hour. And how can he prove how fast I was going without some kind of radar detector, right? Or radar gun, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. My court date's coming up in a couple weeks. I decided to go finally have a face-to-face with this lawyer guy instead of just doing everything by email. And he tells me this is some bullshit. I'm having trouble even getting it out because it's just so fucking stupid. So he tells me that he can't use my footage to show that I wasn't going 80 miles an hour because the ticket from going 66 to 80 is exactly the same. The moment my speed fluctuated over 65, I could get a ticket for going 66 in a 65, which just seems totally ludicrous. That's so stupid. And like I said, if you watch the video, you'll see that the cars around us were going so much fucking faster. And they had us pegged from the moment that we left the dealership. There was a helicopter on me. I have to be a dumb motherfucker to speed when I know there's a helicopter following me and all of our friends are getting pulled over along the way as well. Like, that's just fucking dumb. So he says again, he can't use this footage. 66 to 80 is exactly the same fine. My only options are to either hope that this guy doesn't show up to court, or B, hope that the judge is like, all right, well, since you can't prove how fast he was actually going, well, we'll change this to a parking ticket or some kind of other infraction, which is still going to cost me. Or my third option is that I'm going to have to pay a fine anyway because 66 to 80 is exactly the same fine. So it looks like no matter how I slice this thing, unless the cop just doesn't show up to court, I'm gonna have to pay something. I'm being force-fed a shit sandwich. That is exactly what it is, and there's no way to get around this thing. So my only hope that is if I use the footage and I can somehow, appeal to the judge's more sensible nature, he will see that I was not riding recklessly, and a fluctuation of 2 or 3 miles an hour around the speed limit isn't unreasonable. But again, if the judge, wants to be unreasonable, the moment that I show him that I was going 66 miles an hour, I am automatically speeding, and there goes a fucking ticket on my record. So I'm just really confused about what I should do. And this is just really inconvenient for me right now. I got the H2 on the way. I already know the insurance on that is going to be kind of ridiculous, and I'm prepared for that. That's not a big deal. But you add a speeding ticket on top of that, and that just might throw a whole wrench in my plan. Like, I don't need a bogus speeding ticket fucking up my driving record for the next couple years. It's just so shitty. This is a shitty situation. So please do me a favor. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should do about this. I'll leave a link to the previous video in the description box below. Go back and watch it and tell me if you think that situation is totally unreasonable and I shouldn't deserve a speeding ticket. And if you think I should, tell me that too. You know what? Like, They are absolutely right. 66 is above the speed limit. It's 65. But that's not reasonable. It's not reasonable to expect everybody to go exactly the speed limit, and that there should be no fluctuation. Any advice you can give me would greatly be appreciated, because I really have no idea how I want to handle this. Because it really seems like any way I look at this, it's just going to be bad for me. And that's not cool, because I don't think I deserve it. So let me know what I should do. Be safe out there. Try not to get any bullshit speeding tickets. This is awful. This is so shitty.